loving yourself more and overcoming your own condemnation. One of the previous videos I shared talked about talking to yourself like you're a baby or a child. And the reason for that being that really the first 7 years of our life is when the majority of our personality is formed. And the beliefs that we establish are usually in relation to how to best survive the circumstances that we find ourselves in. So basically, scientifically speaking, as well as in other ways, spiritually speaking, we are a collection of thoughts. And those thoughts lead to behaviors, and those behaviors lead to habits, and those habits lead to personality. Okay, so this morning it dawned on me like a big aha. I am my own creation. And, the first instinct is to look at ourselves. I'm laughing because I remembered something. To look at ourselves like those pictures they used to show on Pinterest that got real popular with nailed it. Like, somebody made this beautiful cake and then you attempted to, and yours yours looks like something that fell off the back of a truck. Um, that's our first instinct. We tend to go to that, wow, yeah, I created this. But as mothers, or if you're not a mother, maybe aunt or whatever relation you have with children, we don't do that. We don't do that at all. We look at that child with so much love. And if you are a mother specifically, you look at your kid and you're like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Yes, sometimes, there's moments where you're like, wow, okay. But overall, you just love this child. You're so grateful and so proud and so glad to be a part of their lives. And I had a moment like that this morning with myself, like, wow, I created this person and I love me. I love me. I'm perfect because this is what I created. And just like if you were making that cake from Pinterest and you didn't get it exactly the way you wanted it the first time, okay? Then change it. And I know it's not, like necessarily like that. But that's okay. That's okay. It's part of the fun, right? Like you learn and you grow and you're like, "Oh, okay, so I need to put more eggs in there or I need to, cool the cake longer before I put the frosting on or whatever." So it is with life. We have those same opportunities to be gracious with ourselves when we didn't quite get it right and it looks a little bit like it fell off the back of a truck. Also, just learning to trust yourself, that where you are and where you're headed is exactly where you're supposed to be. And that topic gets really deep for me and too long for a video this morning, but one that I will circle back to. So, my encouragement to you, as usual, is give yourself grace and treat yourself like you would one of your own children or grandchildren or nieces or whatever the thing is. The group of women that have come together to share their stories are stepping outside of the box of shame, of embarrassment, of we can't talk about it, to not only stand on their own story instead of in it, but also to help other people, potentially women, to do the same. And I'm excited to be part of a group of women who cares enough about themselves and others to share those experiences and help people grow and heal. I'm a big proponent of helping people to get out of a victim mindset. And I think anytime we share a story of overcoming, that's exactly what happens. I love those kind of movies that are hero based real life stories because it it causes you to recognize something that you desire, and also that if that regular person is capable of that thing, then so am I. It allows you to see yourself in a new light. So my story will focus on complicated grief and how I overcame that, and where I was compared to where I am now in my faith practices. The name of the book is Still Perfectly Imperfect. This is coming out on June 27th. There will be a limited time price for a Kindle edition at $1.99, starting that day and lasting for 48 hours only. Um, I would be honored and privileged if you guys would share this post with others to help get the word out. I truly believe this book has the power to help a lot of people. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing the book with you soon.